going on, everybody? Moonblogger here, and today I'm going to be doing a sort of like a review, not like a review, more like a haul or like a basically I'm going to be showing you guys my favorite comic books and my thoughts on them, and I can probably recommend them to you guys if you're into that too. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm running out of breath. Most of these are children's books, by the way, but they're really good and they're my favorite comic books that I would read all the time. So the first one is Smile. This is about a girl who knocked her teeth out basically, and then her life onwards from there, but she knocked out her teeth and then she had to go through a bunch of surgery, and it's really it's pretty good. And then she goes through middle school, and then she goes through high school, and then they're boys, and her friend group is like all mean and stuff. I'm not gonna ruin it, but it's like family, friends, boys, dental drama, and this is a true story, by the way, so it is a great book. Look, she's like taking, it's like her bloody tooth. Yeah, I feel bad, and the author actually went through this, and this is her, and she's great. The next comic book is Ohio is for Sale. Now this book, I have no idea what it talks about sometimes, but it's about this dude and his friends, and he's a writer, apparently. The guy, it starts off with him writing. And then he just hangs out with his friends, and then what happens after that? Some really weird stuff happens. If you're into like weird books, I don't know what this dude is doing right here, but he's like, yeah, and then he accidentally kills his best friend, and then his best friend is sent to hell, and then he makes friends with Satan. As you can see here, they're like hanging out, but then he betrays him because he's like, no, I don't want to be here, and then he was like, screw you. Anyway, strange book, but I really appreciate its weirdness, so check that out if you're interested in weird books. Ohio is for Sale. Amulet. This was my best children favorite comic book when I was a kid. I like comic books that are like colorful, you know, they have like the details, and it's really good. It's about these two kids who, well, the first one, their mom gets taken from them into a different world, and they have to go save her, etc, etc, and she gets this amulet, right, and it talks to her. It's kind of like a Lord of the Rings kind of thing, but not really. And then there are a bunch of mechanical robots that help them go through all these crazy, like, they had to go through a tunnel in this plane, and they were like pew, pew, shooting at it and everything. I feel like reading comics is like watching a movie. I don't know. Like when I see it, it's like, yeah. Oh, and then there's this evil elf guy who's evil, and then if you read the books, there are more. This is just the first one. It turns out that he is actually not that bad of a guy. But in the beginning, he seems pretty bad, but that was a spoiler. Spoiler alert. Yeah. Okay, next one. My next favorite book or comic book is The Adventures of Tintin. This is also a show, but I prefer reading the comic books. And oh my god, when I was a kid, I drew Tintin. Aww, he's so cute. Yeah, anyway, basically it's about this guy, and he's like a detective, not really. And then he goes on an adventure, and he tries to solve the crime, and it's really funny. And then he has this dog named, I think it's Snowy. Nice, it's colorful, and it's interesting, and it's really funny. Like he's like getting sprayed here in the face or something like that, and that was really funny, I think. And there are lots of volumes which you can read, and there are different stories. There are 3 stories: The Calculus Affair, Red Sea Sharks, and Tintin in Tibet. And my favorite one is Tintin in Tibet. So and yeah, those are my favorite comic books from when I was a kid, and probably my favorite comic books as of now. And that's it. Thanks for watching my video. If you are into these books or you have any recommendations for me, be sure to leave a comment in the description below, and a like if you like this video.